Okay, problems numbers 1 and 2 on the 27B assignment. The first one has this little histogram, square feet, 20 rooms in a residence hall at a certain university and their square footage. By the way, notice how small they are. That's where you guys are going to be next year, pretty tiny rooms. Hopefully you're going to be there next year at least, not at home still. Cross our fingers, right? Anyway, the first one says, based on the histogram, write a few sentences describing the distribution. Try to go shape, center, and spread. So the distribution is symmetric. That's really all you can say about shape, or roughly symmetric. Center, the median's pretty easy to find histogram. Median's somewhere in that middle bar, so median's somewhere between 200 and 250. Remember, we don't know actual data points, so it's just somewhere in there. And the range is somewhere from 100 to 350. Notice I use the terms about because we don't really know if it starts at 100 or 350. And also notice the bimodal piece of it, so you probably want to mention anything else in terms of the shape, bimodal. Question number 2 says, look for outliers. They give you all the data. So quick reminder on outliers, 1.5 times the interquartile range. Interquartile range is quartile 3 minus quartile 1, which is 118. Multiply that by 1.5, get 177. You add, subtract that 177 from the first quartile. We got a -3. Add it to the third quartile. So we got 469. And remember, since we were from 100 to 350, there's no possible outliers. And notice I use the term possible outliers because we don't know what's in that bar. So even if that cutoff was, like at 330, we wouldn't really know for sure. And they asked me to draw the box and whisker plot. Pretty straightforward, just using the minimum, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile maximum. And then the last question says, what characteristic can you see in the histogram, but not the box plot? And that's the bimodal idea. There's two big chunks, so there's a lot of room sizes that are similar, I suppose. Question number 2 is a little experiment. We got, what do we got? Fungus to controlling insects. So they got fungus mixture, 0 milliliters per liter, so they're putting some stuff, concentration in there. And then an equal number of insects are going to place in 20 containers. The treatments are the 4 concentrations of the fungus mixture. You must make sure you list them. So 0, 1.25, 2.5, 3.75. The experimental units are what we're testing. We're testing the insects. And the response variable is what we're looking for on the insects. Unfortunately, we're looking to see whether they're alive or dead after the end of that time period. Question says, is there a control group? Yes, there is a control group because the mixture with the 0 is the control group. And then they ask you how to set it up. Basically, right, there's 20 containers. How do we set it up so each has the same number of units? So there are 20 containers. There's 4 treatments. So each there's going to be 5, so let me try that again, 5 of the containers will have the same treatment at 5, 5, 5, 5. So we're just going to label the containers 1 through 20. We're going to put equal sized pieces of paper in a hat. We're going to label the numbers 1 through 20. As we draw, we're going to shuffle the hat. Then we're going to reshuffle. The first 5 numbers I pick will get the 0, the second 5 will get the 1.25, the third 5 will get the 2.5, and the last 5 will get 3.75. You can also use a random number table, or just say you can use a random number generator, so numbers 1 through 20. Those ideas all kind of work. So that's it for number 2.